I need you to listen carefully for a moment. What I'm about to say isn't comfortable. It's not motivational. And it's definitely not something you casually listen to and forget. This might shake the way you look at your life. It might crack the ideas you thought were unbreakable. And I'll be honest with you, there's a part of me that wonders whether this should even be said out loud. Because once a thought like this enters your mind, it doesn't leave. You don't just unhear it. You don't go back to seeing the world the same way again. And that's why I want to be fair with you. Right now, you still have a choice. You can leave, close this video, go back to your routine, back to the version of life that feels safe, familiar, predictable. Or you can stay. And if you stay, we're going to talk about something that won't give you comfort, but will give you clarity. It might make you uneasy. It might make you question things you've never dared to question before. So don't stay out of curiosity. Don't stay out of boredom. Stay only if you're ready to feel uncomfortable and honest with yourself. The choice is yours. Let's talk about what is nihilism. Now I know what you're thinking. What the hell is nihilism? Don't worry, I'm gonna break it down for you. Nihilism is basically this idea that nothing really matters, like nothing at all. People who believe in this are called nihilists, and these folks, they don't believe in anything. Not in knowledge, not in God, not in fate, not even in themselves. To them, everything is pointless. Your life, pointless. My life, pointless. Everything we do doesn't mean a damn thing. You're probably thinking this sounds absolutely insane, right? Like, who would even think like this? But here's what scares me. It's so easy to fall into this way of thinking. I used to think my own thoughts and beliefs were pretty solid too. I thought I had it all figured out. But do I really? Do you? Before we go deeper, I need to warn you about something. This video is gonna get dark, really dark. Usually I try to keep things positive or at least balanced, but this time I just couldn't do it. After watching this, you might start questioning your life, the life you thought was pretty good. So I'm telling you right now, it's completely up to you if you want to keep watching. Don't say I didn't warn you. The word nihilism comes from Latin and it literally means nothing. Not just a little bit of nothing, absolutely nothing. And here's the terrifying part. When you start feeling helpless, when you feel like nothing you do matters, it destroys the basic foundation of your entire life. It makes you doubt your own thoughts, your own mind. Think about that for a second. If you can't trust your own thoughts, what can you trust? If the foundation of everything you believe is weak, nihilism will tear it apart. It's brutal like that. Nihilism says that the universe, life, everything we know, none of it has any real meaning. We create meaning because we're really good at fooling ourselves. And how much of what you believe is true and how much is just you fooling yourself? That's something you need to ask yourself. By the way, nihilism is connected to extreme pessimism, which is like total hopelessness, and radical skepticism, which is complete doubt about everything. These ideas are similar but different in their own ways. There are many types of nihilism, but today we're gonna focus on three main ones. And trust me, each one is gonna hit you differently. First one, existential nihilism. You probably already guessed from the name. This one says there's no real purpose or reason behind our life or existence. We make up our own meaning just so we can feel like we matter. But honestly, the universe doesn't give a damn about us. David Hume, this famous philosopher, said something that really stuck with me. He said that for the universe, there's literally no difference between a human life and an insect's life. Think about that. Your entire existence, everything you've done, everything you will do, compared to the entire universe, it doesn't really amount to much. No matter how important you think you are. No matter how much meaning you try to give your life, the harsh truth is, Your life has no real purpose in the grand scheme of things. This world existed way before you were born, and it's gonna keep existing long after you're gone. Whether you're here or not, it makes zero difference. Nobody knows how massive this universe actually is, how long it stretches, where it begins or where it ends. We just have these theories and proofs that we made up ourselves, and we choose to believe them because believing nothing is too scary. We're always searching for a reason behind our existence, but you know why? Because we don't want to feel insignificant. We can't handle feeling small and meaningless, so we desperately search for reasons, for purpose. But the truth, there's no reason. There's no value behind our existence. We just exist, and that's it. Now let's talk about the second type, epistemological nihilism. This one questions what we actually know. Big word, I know, but stick with me. This type says that real knowledge doesn't even exist. And even if it does exist, it's super limited by what humans are capable of understanding. Let me give you an example that'll blow your mind. Newton discovered gravity, right? Everyone knows that. And yeah, Newton was a genius. His discovery of gravity was huge for physics. Without it, we'd probably be way behind where we are today. It definitely changed human history. But here's my question, did it change the universe? Think about it. Did Newton's discovery actually change anything about the universe itself? Absolutely not. Gravity existed for billions of years before Newton was even born. We just discovered it recently. We just gave it a name. Now think about how absolutely massive the universe is. We can't even imagine it. So don't you think there must be way bigger and more complex things in the universe than gravity? Things we haven't even begun to understand. And this universe that's been around for billions of years, we're trying to understand it in just a few hundred years and calling that knowledge. That's kind of insulting to the concept of knowledge itself, don't you think? Let me put this in perspective. According to experts, Hinduism is one of the oldest religions, started around 2300 BCE. That's about 4,300 years ago. Other religions are even newer than that. Christianity is about 2,000 years old. Islam is about 1,400 years old. Now, how long do you think it took for the universe to form? Scientists say about 13.8 billion years. The Earth itself formed about 4.5 billion years ago. Do you see the massive difference in these numbers? And here's why I'm talking about religion. It's because through religion we found God. Whether you call it Lord Ram, Allah, Jesus, or any other name, the creation of God. The stories about God, they're all written in these religious scriptures. And you know who wrote these scriptures? Humans, people just like you and me. Nihilism easily dismisses all the knowledge we think we have today because when you compare our tiny bit of understanding to the entire universe, it's like comparing a drop of water to the ocean. Our knowledge, it doesn't mean much. Now here's the third type, and this one really messes with people. Moral nihilism. Morality is a huge word, right? Our whole society is built on it. Morality means ethics, understanding right from wrong, good from bad. You might say, this is obvious. Everyone knows right from wrong. But forget what you think you know for a second and let me ask you something. There are two people, let's call them A and B, they get into a fight in the market over something. The fight seems small at first, but then A beats up B pretty badly. So according to morality, who's wrong here? Easy answer, right? A is wrong, violence is wrong, case closed. But wait, let me tell you the full situation. A beat up B, yes. But A did this after finding out that B had been sexually abusing A's child. Now who's wrong? Suddenly it's not so clear, is it? Most people would now say A was justified, that B deserved it. Okay, so B is clearly wrong now, right? A is justified. But let me add one more thing. Before A beat up B, A didn't even verify if the accusation was true. A just heard a rumor and acted on anger. Later, it turned out B was completely innocent. The accusation was false. Now tell me, who's right and who's wrong? From these three versions of the same situation, you can see that morality isn't fixed. It's not solid. Morality changes based on the situation, based on what information you have, based on whose perspective you're looking from. Morality is situational. It keeps changing based on circumstances. Because of this, morality becomes just a fancy way we justify our own actions and judge others. Nothing more than that. That's why moral nihilism says that real, objective morality doesn't exist. It's just a human-made concept that we use to prove ourselves right and make ourselves feel superior to others. There's no universal right and wrong. It's all just made up. Okay, this video has been super negative so far. Let me switch it up and talk about something slightly more positive. There's something called optimistic nihilism, and it's actually the only positive side of nihilism. Think about it like this. If everything is meaningless, if nothing really matters, then your mistakes don't matter. Your failures don't matter. That embarrassing thing you did 5 years ago that still keeps you up at night doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna remember. So why worry about anything? Why stress about the past or the future? You can live your life exactly how you want to live it. No pressure from anyone. No judgment. No expectations. You're just living because you want to live. If nothing really matters anyway, why not live however makes you happy? But here's the catch. You have to accept one thing. You're not special. You are not special. Nobody is. And even bigger than that, you're nobody. Just another person existing for a brief moment in an infinite universe. And honestly, that can be freeing. If you're nobody special, then there's no standard you need to live up to. No cosmic plan you're supposed to fulfill. You're free. But let me tell you something important before we end this. Just think about this for a second. You spend your whole life chasing something, working towards something, believing in something, only to find out it meant absolutely nothing. Imagine that feeling, that emptiness. Now imagine if your entire life becomes that feeling. So here's what I want to say to you. Don't think that everything is pointless. Don't let these ideas destroy you. Whether it's your thoughts, your work, your relationships, your dreams, your life, they matter. They matter because they're yours. They matter because you're living them. Yes, maybe in the grand cosmic scale, none of it matters. But to you, it should matter. It has to matter. Because if it doesn't, what's left? Your feelings matter. Your pain matters. Your desires, your hopes, your relationships, your dreams, they all matter. Don't ever let anyone or any philosophy tell you they don't. Just think about it.